Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me already, then my name's Sarah and I'm a flower farmer in East Yorkshire in the UK. And today I just wanted to discuss with you subscription flowers. So I've been farming for 5 years. Now this is my 6th season and this is the first year that I have offered subscription flowers. And I just want to talk through the things that I've learned, the things that I might do differently next time, and kind of the pros and cons from my point of view. Obviously it's going to be different for everybody who's offering this kind of service, but I just wanted to share my thoughts on subscription flowers, and at the same time I'm going to be cutting subscription flowers and putting them together for my subscribers, because I will be picking them today, putting them together today and delivering them tomorrow. So we'll have a look at the things that I'm picking. I'm kind of midway through a lot of the subscription flowers. They've already had, some of them have had 3 deliveries, some of them have had 2 already. So we're kind of at the middle point of subscriptions, and we still have a couple of months left to go. This string is itching me. So we're going to head out into the field, pick some flowers and chat about subscription flowers. So the first and pretty obvious reason why selling subscription flowers is a good thing is that you sell them in advance and you have pre-sold the flowers before you even start them from seed in some cases. So for example, I advertised my subscription flowers back in March. I think it was around Mother's Day. That gave me a substantial amount of income in March, which would usually be a very quiet month. So that really helped at that time of year, just to keep the cash flowing and things. And at the time I needed to repair the teepee, I needed to buy more seeds and tubers and things. So that cash at that time of year was really helpful. And now when I'm picking flowers in the field, I know that these flowers have a home to go to, and I'm not going to have to look for places to sell them. And I do have my honesty box, which is, I'm very lucky that it's popular, but it's not always guaranteed that the flowers are going to sell on the honesty box. So at least I know these flowers are pre-sold, I've already made the money from them, I just need to pick them, put them into bunches and deliver them to my subscribees. On the flip side of that though, the money has been and gone since March when I sold all of these flowers. So I am picking these flowers and I'm not making money from them now. I made the money back in March. So this week I'm delivering all of my subscription flowers, and it is going to use up the majority of the flowers that I have growing at the moment. So that doesn't leave a lot spare for selling and bringing cash in this week. So I've had to turn a lot of customers down who wanted to order bouquets this week because I just don't have enough because of my subscription flowers. So it kind of leaves me out of pocket for 1 week of the month when I'm delivering all of the subscription flowers. But it kind of balances itself out throughout the year. You just kind of have to be careful with your money and make sure you have a little bit set aside, or make sure you do extra sales the week before and the week after. mentioned that if I am using all of the flowers on the farm for my subscription flowers, then I don't make any extra money in the week, and that's only the case if I am using all of the flowers. But if not, I can make up extra bouquets. I can either respond to requests from ordering bouquets from people, or I can put out a post on Instagram or Facebook to say that I have extras. And because I'm out delivering already, I can deliver the flowers and offer delivery, which kind of becomes more accessible to people, and more people are likely to want to send a bunch of flowers to their friends and things because I'm already out delivering. Usually I don't offer delivery just on a random day, but if I'm already out delivering, then I might as well take a couple of extra orders and go out and deliver them, and they're easier to sell if you can deliver them, so that is another bonus. One thing that can be a bit tricky is the logistics of being able to deliver the flowers all at the same time. Luckily, I've only done kind of a handful of deliveries up to now, but luckily everybody's been in on the same day. There was one instance where it was actually the furthest delivery that I do, which was about 40 minutes drive away from here. The lady wasn't in, she hadn't left a bucket, but I decided to chance it to see if she was in anyway, and I wasn't able to deliver those flowers, and I had to come back with the flowers and deliver them again a few days later, which obviously cost me my time and fuel and the flowers, because I had to remake the bouquet. Luckily I managed to sell the first one that I couldn't deliver to her. That was just my fault, because I shouldn't have even tried to deliver it if she didn't answer the phone to me the day before. So usually what I do is I ring everybody up or text everybody the day before I'm doing my deliveries, and I say, I'm thinking of delivering tomorrow, are you going to be in? If not, are you able to leave a bucket for me? And up to now everybody has been able to leave a bucket for me, or they have been in to receive the delivery, so that has been really good. But I haven't come across anybody yet who said they're going to leave a bucket and have forgotten, but I did expect that, so I'm not sure what my approach is going to be if somebody doesn't leave a bucket but is expecting a delivery. I think I might just have to leave one of my own buckets and ask for it back next time, because I would hate to deliver the flowers and leave them baking in the sun all day waiting for the person to get home from work. So that's just one of those things that is a little bit tricky to figure out. And the other thing is that the logistics of planning the deliveries, because I offered on my website, I offered weekly, bi-weekly and monthly deliveries, and then I offered different lengths of deliveries as well, so you could have had sort of 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 6 months, for example. I think in the future I might just offer shorter periods and people can resubscribe. I'm not sure yet, because obviously people paying for a 6-month gift subscription is going to make me a lot of money, and that person, if they'd only received a 4-week subscription, they wouldn't necessarily resubscribe for themselves. So I need to consider maybe streamlining the options that are available, because logistically planning all of those deliveries, so some people are weekly, some people are bi-weekly, some people are monthly, it's not been easy to figure all of those out, especially when people are on holiday and they want to miss a delivery slot for 1 week. I'm finished picking flowers now, they are behind me in here. I had a couple of florist orders that I needed to pick as well, so they're picked and sorted out. So what I need to do now is sort the paper out, so I need to fold all of the paper and the tissue paper ready for wrapping, and then put the bouquets and the posies together. So I offer 2 different sizes. I offer a posy, which is the same size as my Honesty Box flowers, and a bouquet, which is a bit larger, which is kind of like £20 worth of flowers, with the delivery and everything included. So this year I got 20 subscriptions, which was really good. I wasn't really sure what to expect, but 20 was actually a really good amount to start with. I wouldn't have really wanted any more than that to begin with, just so that I can learn from my experiences, the successes and failures, and try and streamline it a bit more for next year and see how many more I can get next year, and just how it goes. So I sold most of these subscriptions in March time, and I think I've only sold about 4 or 5 more since then. So maybe next season I need to be selling them in March time like I did before, or in winter for Christmas, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, and then I maybe need to do another push in the summer for like a smaller selection that will start mid-summer for delivery. So we'll see how that goes next year. I need to really think about it in a bit more detail, but I haven't had time to do that yet, as you can probably appreciate. So I'm going to prepare all of the paper first, and then start bunching these together. I'm hoping that I've got enough, but enough picked. I did do a stem count the other day just to make sure I did have enough, and I did just have enough. So if in worst case scenario I can go out and pick a few more, because I do have a few more things that I could probably pick out of the field to make up those bunches. But I've got 6 healthy looking buckets there, so I should be able to do 8 large bouquets and 10 small posies. I've got my 8 large bunches done, and I've just got the smaller, I've got 10 small posies to do. There's a couple of people who can't have them this week, so there's only 10 of the small posies to do. My larger ones are there behind me, and I've still got a decent amount of flowers left, so I think hopefully I'll have enough. If not, I can pick some more tonight, let it condition overnight, and then bunch them together in the morning. And I just wanted to mention one other thing about offering subscription flowers with delivery, and that is, when I was offering them to begin with, the fuel prices were kind of normal, and now the fuel prices are like £2 a litre, and we have like a truck. I drive like a farm vehicle truck, which is obviously very heavy on fuel. So that is obviously something that's going to need to be considered next year when I'm offering subscription flowers again. I do think that I have factored in a decent amount per bouquet for delivery and materials and things, so I don't feel like I'm not getting paid for the fuel. But It's just something to consider, and I'm not sure whether I would be able to afford a more economical vehicle, but maybe that's something that I need to look into so that the delivery isn't costing me as much and I can save a little bit of money here and there. So yeah, I hope I've covered all of the points that I was thinking of, because obviously this video has gone on for the full day whilst I've been doing these flowers. If any questions come up for you guys, then please pop them down in the comments and I'll get back to you on those. Maybe some other points to consider when thinking about doing subscription flowers. If you do them yourself, then let me know if you've come across any particular issues or anything that's been a really positive thing out of doing subscription flowers. I think there was somebody that I came across a while ago when I was considering doing subscription flowers. They had like a local hub drop-off point where people could go and collect them. So I go over to the other side of the city to deliver flowers, and that can be quite time consuming to deliver to all of those different places. But if there was a hub that people could collect from, then that would be really handy. However, it's obviously not as convenient for the customer and might put the customer off, but it's maybe something that other people could consider in their areas. Lots of food for thought, but overall I do really enjoy doing the subscription flowers. It's definitely something that brings in money in the leaner months of kind of February, March time. So I think I'm definitely going to do it again in future years. And maybe just streamline things a little bit more, offer less options for duration of subscriptions and types of subscriptions. So I might just offer weekly and monthly, and maybe offer less. So most people went for like either 4 deliveries or 6 deliveries. So maybe that's what I'll offer. I'll offer 4 deliveries or 6 deliveries, or weekly or monthly. So it makes it quite simple, and I also need to come up with a better way of marking everything out in the diary so that nobody gets forgotten or doesn't get the right amount of deliveries, for example. I haven't obviously made that mistake yet, but it feels like something that could happen because I'm not very good at keeping records. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to carry on watching, I'm going to be making up some more of the posies to deliver, and then I'm going to head out and deliver them tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time.